How does a car engine work? Every time you turn your car key or press that ignition button, a fascinating chain of events begins inside the engine. A symphony of explosions, movement, and precision engineering that turns fuel into motion. But what's really happening under the hood? How does a car engine take something as simple as gasoline and transform it into power strong enough to move a ton of metal down the road? At its heart, a car engine is a giant air pump. It breathes in air, mixes it with fuel, and then burns that mixture in a controlled way to create energy. This process is called internal combustion, and it's what powers most cars today. Here's how it works. Inside the engine are metal cylinders, usually 4, 6, or 8 of them. Inside each cylinder is a piston, a small metal piece that moves up and down. When you start the engine, air and fuel are drawn into the cylinder. The piston moves up, compressing the mixture tightly. Then, at just the right moment, a tiny spark from the spark plug ignites the fuel. The explosion pushes the piston downward, creating the force that turns the crankshaft, the main rotating part that ultimately drives the wheels. This up and down motion happens hundreds of times per second in each cylinder. The crankshaft turns this rapid motion into rotation, which is then transferred through gears, axles, and wheels to make the car move. But this system wouldn't work without perfect timing. The engine's valves open and close in synchronization with the pistons, allowing air and fuel to enter and exhaust gases to exit at just the right moment. A computer inside modern cars, called the Engine Control Unit (ECU), constantly monitors sensors to adjust the timing, fuel ratio, and spark for maximum efficiency. The heat and pressure inside an engine are intense. Temperatures can exceed 2,500 degrees Celsius during combustion. To prevent the engine from melting, a cooling system circulates liquid coolant through channels around the cylinders, carrying heat away to the radiator, where it's released into the air. The lubrication system is equally important. Oil flows through the engine, coating moving parts to reduce friction and wear. Without it, metal would grind against metal, and the engine would quickly destroy itself. Now, not all engines are the same. Some cars use diesel engines, which compress air so much that fuel ignites on its own, without a spark plug. Others use hybrid systems, combining internal combustion with electric motors for better fuel efficiency. And of course, the newest generation of vehicles, electric cars, doesn't use combustion at all. Instead, they rely on powerful batteries and electric motors that turn electricity directly into motion, eliminating emissions entirely. Still, the internal combustion engine remains one of humanity's greatest inventions. It's a marvel of engineering that's been refined for over a century. From the first gasoline engines in the late 1800s to the advanced, computer-controlled power plants in today's cars. So, the next time you start your car and hear that familiar hum, remember that beneath the hood, hundreds of tiny explosions are happening every second, all working together to move you forward. It's not just metal and fuel. It's the perfect blend of physics, chemistry, and ingenuity. That's how a car engine works, the hidden power behind every journey.